All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Today we have Keone's first episode. Everyone say hi to Keone.
What's up,
Keone, if you
everybody?
want to say a hello, remind everyone who you are if they don't know already.
I'm one of the starting seven. I'm just one of the guys.
That's right.
He's just one of the guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. And we are very excited to bring on our first guest. We have the Chaz Galloway today with us. Everyone say hi to Chaz. Chaz, say hi to everyone.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
All right. We're
Better
doing
now that
great.
you're here, buddy.
Way better.
Chaz,
We're
give
doing
us a
so
little
good.
intro. You know, the viewers might not know you, so give us a little intro of who you are, what you do, man.
All right. Well, Chaz Galloway. Went to University of Hawaii the last 5 years. Was an outside hitter. Got a couple rings out of it. Got these on my desk. Always have them. Yeah, 6'3" outside hitter. Yeah. And now
Awesome,
I'm a finance bro.
Boy, don't play.
Well, there
Yes,
you go.
sir.
We'll
Now
get
it's
into
a
that.
finance, bro.
I'm gonna explain myself. We're playing UCI. I'm at BYU, and we're playing UCI. And I'm actually kind of doing good. I had like 5 aces this game. I saved us in the fourth set. We were about to lose the game, and I had like 6 kills in a row. I was popping off. And then fifth set, the score, we're up 5-0. Then they come back, and then the score is like 9-9 or something, or 8-8.
I'm at this game, by the way. I'm in the stands right behind the camera.
And my boy's
watching this live.
And Nolan Flexen does this weird like topper floaty serve, and it caught me high in the bicep, so I like passed it super high and kind of off to the side. So I got like a big high ball set from across the court, and it went like outside the antenna. And I was like, we're in end game here. I'm swinging. I don't care how terrible of a swing this is.
Okay. Good receive.
High ball.
Great set.
Bro, it goes off camera, bro.
You can see the drum set in the corner too.
The drum set in the
launched it
corner?
in that drum set.
Wait,
Yeah,
can
I
we
wish there was
pause it
audio.
to
It was
where
like-
he's about to hit it?
Yeah, pause it
Ball's
on the
floating.
swing. Good high ball.
Good high ball.
Oh,
Hey, just a little
man.
outside.
That's full extension.
Like, that's hops right there. Well,
I'm by the
thinking we're
pole,
gonna
bro.
get a
I'm literally by
4-4.
the pole.
Yeah.
69.
Bro's gearing up to high yaw this one, bro.
Well, I high-yawed it all right.
Look at the ball. Look
Did
at
it
where
hit
the
the-
ball bounces. Look where the ball bounces after it hits the corner. Look at how high it bounces.
Did your coach
Did it
bring
hit the
this
back
up
wall?
after the game or no?
Bounced
it
off
might
the
have
drum
hit
sets.
Oh my god, bro.
Ouch.
I respect the full send though.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you always gotta
8-8
respect
in the
full
fifth
set.
set, you gotta score, man.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
And notoriously our defense throughout the year, I knew it was not stable. So
You better just be terminal
fair
at that
enough.
point.
yeah.
You blast the
fair
ball out. You're like, no thanks to you
Yeah,
guys.
all you guys. Come on, man.
Chaz got me lit up.
All right.
Explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give the explanation while I pull it up.
We were playing like at UH. We didn't play a lot of super good teams in the first half of the season, and so it was one of those teams that weren't like super. Like we knew we were gonna win, and it was just like we were just testing things out and trying things. So we're doing game plans or whatever, talking, and then one play, we're talking. I'm front row, Chaz is back row, and he's like, a team like this. Which is true. I understood it and I listened. He was like, they're never going to hit 4-4. Like, go in, let's get the tip shot, and I'll step back. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And the next play, I run in the middle, right in the 4-4, and I get lit up by this guy. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay. That hit you in the neck?
Yeah, it hit me like shoulder, neck.
That's
I think I was
funny.
in the huddle after. I was like, and he was like, my bad.
Yeah. What was the dialogue like?
I think I just
You
looked
said, "My
and
bad."
laughed.
Bro, I looked at him and laughed.
In my head, I'm like,
Charlie's
okay,
stoked.
we got Kurt on defense. Like, there's
Yeah.
like we need to fill that. So I was like, Keone, go ahead and step up. Like, there's no way this guy's gonna crank this ball. And we had G.
And I agreed. I believed.
Yeah, G and who's that?
Tread.
Tread
Yeah,
blocking.
Tread.
So I'm like, okay, go ahead and fill the court, get in there, and be ready for the tip because I thought they were gonna tip. And then Obviously not. They just blew you up.
This
And I don't know what Kurt is doing. Can
Look
like,
at
Kurt's
Kurt.
just
Where's Kurt
standing.
standing?
Where is Kurt, bro? Why are you there?
Hey, Kurt's ready for the tip too.
bro, he's ready for it.
Bro, that was my
defense-
ball.
this is-
I had that.
He's like,
This
nah,
is not
Chaz,
what we went over in practice. Or
Chaz, we're good. Kurt's like, Chaz, we're good. We're good.
We're good. Hey, I got this. This is
Okay.
this is a Stanford clip we have here.
Chaz is in 6, about a serve.
Oh yeah.
Pretty packed crowd for Stanford here. We got full
Not
benches.
gonna lie,
Oh, it
this
was sold out. It was sold out.
They had to turn
Yeah.
people away. But this was one of the most rowdiest games, like the most fired up I've seen guys on our team.
There's
get.
also a clip on like Sports Center from this game. So
Yep.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was-
that
this
rally.
was a good game.
Yeah, that long rally.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Yeah,
let's
it's a
see
good
what
game
Chaz
to get
does with this
clipped on.
serve.
So Chaz is up to
Perfect.
serve.
Look at Tui right behind you.
Hey, we've all been. I
We
feel
have.
like Charlie
We have.
has like from going into college and then by the time I was a senior or junior in college, like my serve went from like being okay to absolute like dog water.
Dog.
I don't know, like it was just too much like commentation like on the sideline. Every time I go back to serve, Charlie's like, all right, focus, thumb up, a big part of the court, you got this. And it's just like I'm just overthinking. And so then things like this happen. I'm like, okay, I can't even put a ball in the court.
Yeah, we got guys like Charlie telling Chaz, "Hey, bro, keep it in. Like, let's play." And then you got me on the bench saying, "Bro, rip that as hard as you can."
Yeah, Keone, do you remember? So this was after I got kicked off the team. I was sitting courtside. Keone was on a run. He just gets an ace against UCI, and he's fired up. He's serving well. Charlie goes, "Keone, calm down. Keep it in." Keone's like, "Oh, okay." I lean over. I go, "No, that rip this." And you send it. Get an ace, you turn to me. Dude, that must be horrible having to hear that in your ear when you're serving, bro.
Yeah. That's,
All right, let's play it one more time. We'll give him
bro.
one more run over.
The whole season, I was Chaz's little devil on his shoulder.
Oh my god. I'd go back there to serve and I'd give Keone a little side eye like he's like, just send it. Just
Every
pull
time,
it,
every
just
time. I
send
never
it,
tell the
send
guy to
it.
keep it in.
And like when I would feel confident, I'd just give him a little side eye and a little smirk and be like, okay, I'm just going for it straight into the net every time.
Keone was trying to get some playing time.
I hope.
I love how like the whole bench is just like not moving. Like,
Beardos just walked away. He didn't even.
Yeah,
All right, let's get into the real part of Chaz's clip, the Stanford game, the beef.
oh, you want to get into the beef? Oh, let's get into the beef. I got that ready too.
Because there was beef this game, and we all know it.
I mean, this was an intense game. I mean, packed as you saw, and we 3-0'd those guys, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Those.
So
is
what
it?
was the basis, Chaz? I mean, what's kind of started it? There was kind of some talk in between the net.
Well, actually, it goes back. Me and Will Rotman have a history going back to like 15s in club volleyball. Like we were always going back and forth. Like I played against him for years going into college. And then even in the USA gyms and even talking to Charlie, he was always trying to get Will Rotman on our team or in the gym. He's like, I think it would be really good competition for you. So we've always had like a very competitive nature, and we've always chirped at each other and always gone back and forth. But in a game like this, it was like where I want to say we were beating him, like, and I knew we were beating him, like in all aspects of the game. And he was just coming.
We sold out their gym. Like 90% of the fans at this game were wearing green.
That's
And
so true.
I just think, like, how can you talk when our team is selling out your gym?
Yeah,
But
a
that's
little
just
wild.
I
The
don't know if y'all
Rotman
have
boys.
seen an average Stanford game, but not this packed.
Not this packed. As you can see, it's packed. You guys can see
Well,
this.
this
screen?
is this their normal gym?
No, it's a smaller one. This gym is low-key better though. I kind of like this gym more.
Yeah, but everyone likes the smaller one better.
Oh yeah, he said something to G.
His G got mad too, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. It was
There's
like
a G
me,
going over the
Dini, and
ref.
G. Just
we're
after
still
every
talking.
point.
Yeah, he
point.
wouldn't even
Every
touch the
point.
ball.
Yeah.
Still talking, going back, still talking. Stuck in a
That
cold now,
setter.
too.
Litsky was a baller, by the way.
He was a baller.
That's right. I remember that guy.
And Chaz,
Ooh.
Oh,
you
there.
remember
Oh,
what you said to him
Oh,
there?
yep.
Yeah, give
Oh
us some
yeah,
insight.
a little bit of profanity.
profanity.
Just a
Here,
little bit
say-
of profanity.
say it, and we'll bleep it out.
We'll bleep it.
I
Yeah.
think I went up in the air and I said, give me that like as I was in the air because I knew I was one up and I was like, okay, this kid's gonna swing right into me. So I was like, give me that and then obviously I said at the end.
That was a
Hey,
sick
fair
block.
enough. Yeah. I think it like tones down from there.
Hey.
We'll see. But yeah, we got the block.
No, when
Then
I
they
think
call
Chaz
timeout.
gets the kill. Chaz gets the
Oh yeah,
kill.
Chaz gets the kill to win the
Fifth
set.
down.
Yeah.
And then he threw his arms out. I remember. He gave him this pose.
Yeah. So we're still
Yeah, I was like,
going.
what now? Like, what do you have to say now?
So Chaz OT.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah. What now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what do you have to say now? Because like the game was over. But the cool thing I do have to say about Will is like we on the court, like he's a fierce competitor. But off the court, like we've always gone along. Like we've always just been like, what happens when we step on the court? We're gonna go at it. We're gonna battle. And then as soon as we get off the court, we're like actually, we're not super close, but we're we played with each other for so long.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
fair.
like volleyball is weird like that sometimes. I feel like it's one of the. I mean, I'm sure it's like that in basketball and stuff too, but I feel like we keep it pretty separate a lot of the time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
The net keeps us separate too.
Yeah, exactly. Less fights.
I looked over at Chaz and Camille on the bench after you blocked Christian, and we were just like, oh.
Dude, that was actually one of the craziest blocks I've seen in game. Like the ball hit the ground and then almost hit the roof. I was like, holy.
I don't think
I
you
like
bounced the
hitting.
ball that high. I don't think you've bounced the ball that high.
Probably. I don't
No,
know.
definitely
He was a
not.
block.
Yeah, did you go up and like hit the ball?
I think
I'm
I
pulling
just
it out.
He
pressed
went-
so aggressively. I like hit it.
Bro, he's got
Yeah.
no clue what he's doing when he's blocking. Dude,
So, I played
Zach,
defense.
I'm gonna send you a
behind-
picture. I'm gonna send you a picture to put in of Keone blocking, a clip to put in of him blocking.
Oh
BYU
god.
Keone blocking was much better than UH Keone blocking.
Here, I have the block.
I love
Yeah.
the sound you put to it on your reel too, because I know you were debating. You're like, oh, should I get one with like some like like get a bunch of views, or should I just go Brazilian
Whatever.
folk music and just
Brazilian funk, whatever
Where
gets
is
you
it? Is this one?
anabolic.
Medo xereca fala. E o pedido veio do brabo.
And I was
Veio do
serving-
Talibã.
so cool. You expected it too.
Well, my favorite thing is freaking Tion's face after you walk by.
He just went, oh
Bro, he's like genuinely in disbelief.
gosh, I'm so bald.
Dude, that game was
Hey,
so
what are
lit.
you saying to the crowd?
What's up,
Keone, all you had to do was win that game, bro.
dude?
Oh,
Okay,
we're so close.
bro.
Kurt, we needed more effort from you to sell in that game.
Yeah, come on, man. What were you doing? 10
Yeah,
blocks.
sorry. I blew Keone up.
Next clip. Who's next? Zach, go.
All right, I got two. I got one. This one's from my old school. This is a video of us during alumni game.
What
And
the
I get
fuck is the
blocked.
colors on you, bro?
Bro, I'm wearing pink shorts, bro.
Pink, yellow, light blue. You look like you look like a banana split.
Hey.
Well, we are the banana slugs. But the guy who blocks me is my coach. Like, he's my head coach. Like, imagine if Charlie did this to you, bro.
Oof, I would actually fucking quit. Oh yeah, they not letting you forget that one.
What were you doing on the right?
I played D3, which means so in D3 you put the guy who just jumps the highest on your team and you just stick him on the right.
Oh,
The point is
'Cause-
too funny.
No way
bro.
you jumped the highest.
dude,
Bro, I had
he's
the highest
black.
touch on my old
Absolutely,
team.
he does.
I had the highest touch on my
Absolutely
old team,
does.
and then I had to meet you f***ers.
Don't forget the other half of him that's not Indian, Kurt.
Yeah. We still got half. We still got half. All right, I have another one of Chaz clipping me, actually. This is in practice.
We got
right,
Zach,
here.
Kevin calling. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I love it when middles do
Look
that.
at G. Look at G's going crazy.
Bro, dude, this is like one of my first practices for UH, bro. I am nervous as hell in this practice, bro.
Bro, and the thing that's so serious about these practices, bro, we're all pissed. We're all pissed because
It's
the way
fall.
UH works is the fall we stat everything and who wins, and like for the most part, whoever wins the most and has the best stats ends up playing. So like,
Unless you're Keone.
Yeah, dude.
that one year. So like, we would take these so seriously. So people would get so mad when things like this would happen.
Yeah, bro.
This was our game day. Like this was definitely our game day.
Yeah.
Like this was
Every
season.
day was
This
game
is the
day.
national championship for us.
Every day,
For real.
bro. It was
There's
ridiculous.
zero room for error in practice, which it could create a great environment, or it can be, hard on the mental at times.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I think we
Yeah, it's
experienced
pretty
both of
rough.
that.
yeah.
But Chaz would do this
God,
in practice
you-
all day.
you, Chaz.
Rip serve in practice all day.
I love
And
how
then
G just pointing out.
Game time comes.
Bro, Alexa making
game
the
time
cut,
comes.
the cut
Charlie
symbol at
starts
me.
Me and Charlie start yapping on both of his shoulders, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's the angel and devil on the shoulder.
Dude, literally, and I'm the one telling him to dislocate his shoulder.
Not everyone can be like
my
you.
God. Yeah, we can't all go rip.
Yeah,
our
hey,
shit as
Yoni,
hard
you
as
want
we
to talk
can.
about what you just recently found out in the medical field?
Oh yeah, what
Oh.
happened?
Apparently, I have a crack in my back, and it's fractured.
Stress fracture?
In your back?
Yeah, they said, like, yeah, you have, like, a stress fracture. There's, like, a crack in your spine. I was like, and they were like, yeah, you've actually had it for a long time. I was like,
bad.
sick.
My bad.
How long do you have to live?
Bro, you have the
You said
Taylor
what?
disease, bro.
Kurt, you said what?
I said my bad.
Yeah. Why you say?
What do you mean by that, bro?
Give me a detailed explanation
Yeah,
with
what I
videos
mean-
on.
What I mean-
For my clip, can you pull up the UCLA game when Sean Kelly's overpass was a kill on me?
Oh, was that
Oh, you
semis
want
or
the
quarters?
most recent one?
That's the game we lost.
This is semis.
Semis.
This is the last game of the season.
I honestly got two clips there. It could be either that one or the float serve I sent like 40 feet out of bounds.
Yeah, that was just because you were a f***ing petty bitch.
What do you mean by that?
Because, bro, Charlie's all
explain,
mad at this
Kurt.
guy. Charlie's all mad at this guy because he's missing his jump serves, and so he tells him to float. and he's
Because
like,
every time you go back, you're like, oh my god, just put it in, just put it in, just put it in. Just pull the 5-iron and just full pop it in.
Bro's having a mental breakdown.
Pull the
Servant
putter.
pass, at servant pass of the natty, or of the semifinal, he's like, all right, we're switching it up. You and JT today are floating. I'm like, what? And then I disagreed with him. I was like, bro, how about you just let me spin serve? I was like, if I
Is it-
play you
is
to
it-
I want you to f***ing float serve. And if you don't, I'm going to play OFAC. And I was like, is that a threat? And then we got into this big fight.
Is that a threat?
And then, anyway, went back to float serve. Pulled driver on the float serve.
Pull it up.
Oh yeah, I found it.
You
I
want me to
found it.
float serve?
Here's the clip.
Okay, I don't got the float serve. I got the.
no,
what you call
Chaz,
it?
bro, when I'm telling you he standing floated this thing 20 feet out of bounds.
Dude, it was bad. I'll pull it up
In the
now. I'll
national
pull it up after.
championship or
Favorite thing
semis?
you've
In the
In the
semis.
In the semis. Kurt's float serve in the end of the season.
Did you put backspin on the
Off,
ball?
bro.
You put
Bro, that's how he
backspin on
float
it,
serves, bro. He does that weird.
What?
Dude.
and he's just off.
And he just walked
Hey,
off,
hey.
high-fived him, and
Hey,
left.
got the high five. Got the high five for
I
Charlie.
was trying so hard not to laugh.
The way he just jogs
five.
off after, bro. He's not.
He's like, you want me to float serve? I'll float serve.
Oh, I'll float serve.
And he's like,
you like
bet,
that?
I'm
You
out.
like
I'm out. I'm out.
It's safe to say it did not start the next set. Apparently, you
Yeah.
can't put that in.
Dude, that, dude.
Imagine doing this in the national championship semis, you
Dude, that's the
Charlie
best thing you've
told
ever
me.
done.
I remember the second national championship. I went back to serve, game point. And I felt like I always found myself in game point going back to serve. The worst server on the team.
Oh yeah. It would always get in your head. I remember.
Yeah, and Charlie just pulled me. And I remember I walked off the court and I was like, thank you. Like, I remember I was like,
Whoa, where's he going?
Bro, you can't hit
Bro,
that.
It's
If you
that
hit,
passing form. It's that passing form.
I should have passed it, but if you hit that, bro, you're netting. You're netting.
That's true.
If you try to hit
Is
that
that
ball,
an
you're
impossible
gonna net.
situation right there?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
okay,
at least
fair.
like put it up or something.
No, I should have put it up in the air, but
Just matrixed it. For context, I came off the bench, third set
I
against
was here
Long
too.
Beach. We're down 2-0, having the time of our lives. And
Quote of the year.
this
Quote of
is
the year.
literally first point, bro. First point, 0-0 to start the set. Coming off the bench.
All right. Great pass.
Lo and behold,
grown man.
Yeah, I just remember coming down, and I heard him, and he was in my ear, and he was like, "Ooh!" I was like, like off.
You didn't even turn around to say
Leave me
anything to him?
alone.
I was like, bro, like I don't know what to say to you, dude.
That's tough, dude. Yeah, he
Good
was
block.
as much as he was just like a star sensation. Everyone was like, money. Bro, he was actually
was
fucking
so
clipping
good,
everyone,
bro.
dude. All right, Chad. Here's a hypothetical.
17.
Because, bro, our first year, we were the nest. Like, it wasn't even close. We were scraping kids left and right. And we scraped Long Beach in the finals with Nicolov. 3-0 sweep. What do you think that game would have been like if they had both of them? Because our team was nasty that year. But what do you think do you think it would have been like a 5-setter, or do you think it would have just been too much if it was both of them?
Both of them? You gotta, I think it would go to 5. But I've been telling people this. I was like, everybody's so, starstruck with Nicolov, the younger one,
Yeah.
and how he's playing. And I'm like, you gotta realize he's a setter. Like the Nicolov that we went against, they were setting him every ball. And I think he was hitting every ball. So like I get that social media and everything wasn't as big then, but I'm
Yeah.
like, if you would have had him like on that Long Beach team now, where it's like every ball the guy's hitting it. Like I was like, I think the Nicolov that I went against was more dominant because he got set a lot. I think there's
He was-
just hype
yeah.
around
Yeah.
Nicolov, the younger one.
Exactly.
Good. Yeah, agreed.
But I'm like, imagine this guy getting set every ball back row, front row, and just hammering and then just talking shit the whole
And
time.
making it to the national championship. I would actually want to see that game though, of both of them versus prime UH.
Oh yeah, that would be a. That would
Oh
be a
my
good
God,
game.
that's
be
a
a
big what
fucking
if,
nice
bro. Because
game.
if Alex stayed all 4, he would have played with Simeon for at least one.
like those guys were ballers, and I'm sure Milan would have made them better. But I feel like where he really works his magic is with and he just turns them into something semi-productive.
Yeah, but I feel like they got to be willing
Been there.
to work though.
Yeah,
I
but, mean,
I
he
just remember, yeah.
took some nobodies and made really, really good players out of them. You know?
Basically, our whole B squad from
I
the
mean,
freshman year.
Milan was the kind of guy like you text him and he'll pull up hour and a half early and he'll work with you. Like for me, for sure, my freshman and sophomore year when I would pull up like 2 hours before practice, just like having Milan there, he would always
Running
would
those
always just
crazy
be-
drills, bro.
always just be a crazy
Yeah, oh my
drill.
God.
After too.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
it'd be
but-
after practice.
Yeah.
Like, I don't play. He's like, no, he has no problem staying for an hour, like making
Yeah.
me do somersaults and like all that crazy shit. Like, go
Start
coach.
start on your back, stand up and try to pass like a float serve in area 5, but you're sitting in area 1 and you got to run over. Like, it was always just like some crazy drill.
Touch the net, do a back.
Touch
crazy
the net,
shit,
bounce
bro.
a 2-ball, run back.
But you know what? He would be there, and I mean,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of playing under Milan. He'd make you
I like
wait.
the Eastern philosophy more too. Like USA is a little too technical. Like it's all about angle, this and that. Like no, like I don't know. I don't need to get into that, but
His comparison.
exactly.
Well, his comparison was, I mean, when he wanted to teach you how to pass. I'm sorry. His comparison. he would compare like the footwork and like moving to the ball. He would compare it to like classical music. So he'd be all up in my ear, and he would just be like, na 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 na, and he'd be like moving around, like doing like a waltz. He'd be doing like a waltz with me, and I'm like, I'm just trying to pass the fucking ball. And he would be singing in my ear, and it fucking worked. It works, bro.
Dude, how's your body? Are you like shredded? Or you look a little thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your shirt off
on
real
that
quick.
note,
Just...
no. I weighed myself last week. I weighed in.
75 pounds.
What'd you say?
75 pounds.
Oh yeah, I mean close. No, but 145.
145?
God.
Oh my god.
And that was like almost like a year from the last time I really weighed myself. I've lost
Half
like
of that is
20
your.
Yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Whoa.
But no, I lost like 20 something pounds in a year.
Dude, that's crazy.
Is it all muscle or are you?
Yeah, I think it's all muscle density because like I don't look like really really skinny, but like I've always been skinny, but like I don't have that tone like muscle density anymore.
So give us a snapshot how you were weighing what like in season?
I remember like 160 or something.
Yeah, like 160 to 166 is like where I fluctuated off of body weight.
So you did the opposite of a freshman 15. And so Chaz, so the people want to know, you know, what have you been up to? Like, what do you do now? What is life after college volleyball?
Actually enjoying life, you know, not being so wrapped up in school and volleyball. Like, no, I mean, I'm a financial consultant now with Westpac Wealth Partners, and you know, I feel like I just have a lot more freedom and time to do the things that I've always wanted to do, but like wouldn't either allow myself to do because of sports. Like I didn't want to get hurt, and I, you know, have to either be training or, you know, looking forward to next season. So this last year, I just took time off, you know, traveled, went anywhere and everywhere that I wanted to go, and enjoyed time with my, you know, my girlfriend.
Like
and,
our games, bro. Would pull up to our games.
yeah, I pulled up to
Yeah,
BYU, went out to Hawaii, like, and I like being on that side of things now. Is like I can pull up and support, and not have to worry about the stress and the anxiety and everything that comes with, you know, while you guys are playing. Like we all understand it, the stressful, you know, nights and days and practices and then weight room and then school, and so no. But last year I've just been studying to get, you know, my licenses for finance. Kurt knows, he just passed his, what is it, 63, so he understands the struggle, and yeah, just focusing on myself and trying to keep educating myself off. Like once you leave school, you realize that you don't learn anymore. So I've gone into like I read.
My boy,
I've never
we
thought
wasn't
I'd
doing
be a
that shit
reader.
in
You
school.
read?
Yeah.
Yoni,
What'd you
take
say,
notes,
Yoni?
bro.
I said we was not doing that shit in school either. Don't even worry.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like as I got out of college, I've never studied more in my life or took like shit serious when it comes to like education. It took me graduating, being like, oh, it's all on me.
Yeah.
Which is better, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually investing in myself. So
That's fire, man.
like, I feel like Hawaii, I never wanted to be known for volleyball. And I feel like it was just kind of a product of playing in Hawaii, and then we were successful. And I remember a couple years ago, like Keone, you would say to me, like, you have more followers than me. And like, I don't post. I'm not out there trying to engage with fans. Like that just kind of came as like a byproduct of playing at Hawaii, but I never asked for any of it.
And
I
being
never
sexy.
wanted it. Like I just want to go home and, shut up, Cole. You know, and you know, enjoy myself. But I felt like this pressure to uphold this image and like this character of like, oh, I'm a volleyball player and people know me because of volleyball, and I'm good and we won. And I was like, that's not what was really important to me, ever. It just kind of happened because I played at a high level and we were successful. So
Yeah.
now I'm getting back to my roots.
And that's where me and Chaz
That's
were the
nice.
yin and yang, because I loved that. I might have to read a book or two when I'm done, bro.
Yeah.
Couple books. It's
Yeah,
okay.
maybe
He's
like-
the only
maybe
one
like-
that's not retired right now.
Maybe Dr. Seuss might be my speed.
You take like the English for foreign students classes.
Hey, that's
No, but I
Redfish,
remember
Bluefish.
my
ESL.
last year, with Chaz. Bro, the whole year he was like, Buddy was trying to hand the torch to me the whole year. He was like, take this, bro, take this and run away with it. And I was trying my best. I was trying, I swear.
Yeah, no. Last year I was just like, Keone, you have all the skills, the ability to do it. Like, it was just a matter of whether you were gonna do it in game or not. And I was like, bro, come on. Like, I'm not. I remember sometimes during games I'd be like, Keone, like, come, like, go talk to Charlie. Like, say something. Like, you get in there.
I could never do it, dude. I can never talk to. I don't know. I can never talk to coaches like that, bro. I can never.
All right. As always, if you give us following, we can get more into the nitty gritty. Stop filtering so much. Thank you so much for watching. Big thanks to Chaz and for coming on the pod. And shoots.
Thanks, Chaz.
Comment what you want to see down below.
Yeah. Everyone comment. Go to our Instagram, TikTok,
Comment what
YouTube.
they think Kurt's
Please
talking
follow.
about right there.
Yeah.